Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips. Welcome to my home. Let's jump into it. Flip these puppies up so I can see you. Oh, there you are. You're so handsome. Oh, I'm sorry. You're so pretty. You're so, well, whatever you are, I'm sure you're beautiful. It's such a lovely day. But let's pop it down so that I am now showing you my chat GPT. Now, recently I did a video. This is a sequel to that for my students, but anyone can watch it, obviously. It's on YouTube. It's for everybody. But here you see I'm in my GPT, and I'm going to show you how to take an AI companion that I created in a recent video and put that into a project. Now, normally, you would take those instructions and either put them into a custom GPT if you are on a plus or higher account, or you can go over to Google Gemini and make a GBT, a gem for it. Although currently you can't have voice chat with that, so I don't recommend that for a gem for if you're going to practice your conversation for my students. But you can put it into a regular chat. What we're going to do is something interesting. I think this is kind of cool. If you see on the left-hand side over here, you see I've got new chat, my search, my library. I've got GBTs. I've got a whole bunch of chatbots that I created in custom GBTs. Most of these are philosophers and literary figures. But if we scroll down, if you don't have a lot of GBTs, you're not going to have a lot there. But I want to get past that because we got something over here called New Project. So I go down here where it says New Project, and I hit New Project. And I want to give it a name, Mandy Mysterio. And I want to create the project. It doesn't let me do settings for it. That's okay. And then up here in the dots, I can add instructions. Now, the instructions here can be usually if you're doing things like I don't know, if you're doing a health coach, you can say, hey, you're a health coach and all sorts of cool things. But I'm just going to post in the custom instructions I have for my AI companion that I built elsewhere. And then when I hit save for that, it'll put that in there. So all the conversations with this project are now going to use these instructions. And so let's see how that works for us. I'm just going to use voice. Hi, who are you?
Hello there. I'm Mandy Mysterio, and I'm here to be your mentor and life coach for a bit of comfort and stress relief. So whenever you need a little gentle encouragement or just someone to listen, that's what I'm here for.
Well, that's awesome.
Feel free to let me know what's...
How does this work?
I'm glad you asked. Basically, you just share whatever you'd like to talk about, and I'll be here with a warm and comforting ear. If you're feeling stressed or stuck, I can offer a little encouragement or maybe guide you through a simple breathing exercise.
Okay, well,
always with your...
I'm a professor at a university, and I'm teaching a class right now, oral training and reading 3. I have a lot of students. They're very bright, and it's very frustrating because they're so bright. How can I deal with such bright students?
Oh, that sounds like quite a wonderful challenge to have. Well, as your little life coach here, I'd say let's turn that frustration into a bit of positive energy. Sometimes when students are really bright, it can feel like you need to keep up with their pace or keep them challenged. One way to handle that is to just take a breath and remember that your role is to guide them and enjoy that they're engaged. And of course, if you'd like a little encouragement on how to handle that, I'm here for that too.
Well, I'd like to know how to deal with it because I know for a fact they're very bright people. How do I know they're bright? They're in my class. Anyone who takes my class, must ipso facto be very bright. However, I worry that they might be lazy. How can I get them to not be lazy?
Absolutely, I hear you. It's a bit of a balancing act, right? On one hand, you've got these bright minds, and on the other, you want to make sure they're engaged and not drifting into that lazy zone. So, one way to approach it is to just keep things a little dynamic, maybe give them some challenges that spark their curiosity. And honestly, just framing it positively can help. You're not trying to get them to not be lazy so much as you're just trying to get them to stay interested and engaged. And I'm sure with a little bit of that positive spin, they'll come right along with you.
All right, thank you, Mandy. That was helpful.
You're absolutely welcome. I'm really glad it helped a bit. And remember, you can always just reach out if you need a little more encouragement or just someone to bounce ideas off of. You're doing
Okay.
great.
All right, so you get the idea, and that chat is I have a transcript. So I have italics for me, and then I have Mandy's responses. So if you ever want to go back and check what happens, you have that, the voice chat. Well, I chatted for 2 minutes and 27 seconds with her. When I go down and check my chat history, I go to the Mandy Mysterio project, and there she is. Introduction. That's the first chat. So all the chats with Mandy are going to be in this project. So that's a kind of a cool. I think it's a cool thing, and you can play around with that. That's kind of neat. You don't have to use projects to work with that, but there's different things you can do. It's kind of awesome. Yay. I hope this has been helpful. Give it a go. Bye-bye.